Hey, it's Max with Save Your Home Buyers. You might have seen me online or some of my other videos, and a lot of people reach out to me and they're trying to figure out the senior housing journey. That's why I wrote the best-selling book, Home to Home, the step-by-step senior housing guide. And in it, one of the options that we break down is moving in with a family member. And, this is definitely something that you want to talk through because, if there has been no planning whatsoever and then somebody just, falls down and gets hurt, and there's not, money or desire to, but mostly if there's not money to, pay to go to an assisted living facility or somewhere where that's safer for the senior, a lot of times families are like, okay, let's just, we'll take care of you. And I think that's great. I think that's cool. The only problem is it can cause a lot of, stress within the family. And, one of the stresses is, if it's a married couple, maybe one of the spouses is okay with the parent living there and the other one isn't as okay with it. Another factor is sometimes, the adult children of seniors, they either just got their kids, like their own kids, out of the house, or they still have kids at home. And also sometimes, there's two parents to take care of instead of just one. And this can cause a lot of stress. It can actually still put strain on finances because now you've got another house that you have to figure out what to do with. And it's just kind of a emotional toll. So this video, I'm going to give you some specific things that you can do to help with that. So I'm actually going to work straight out of my workbook here. And page 54 is moving with a family member. So, all senior housing is more expensive than living with a family member. I think that kind of makes sense. So if something doesn't go according to plan or there is no plan, living with a family member may be your best option or maybe your only option. I think life is having lots of great options, but this is definitely one of them. So the pros is integrating with your family, maybe getting to see grandchildren on a regular basis. I was a math teacher in HEB ISD for many years, and some of the families that I worked with there, I taught their students, their grandparents lived with them. They helped, with tutoring and stuff. I mean, it was a really, really cool deal. But not all families get along. Am I right? Okay, cons, if the relationship is strained or both parties are not in agreement, then this strategy really doesn't work very good. The relationship just doesn't get magically better just because, y'all live in together. Actually, normally, if you don't get along with people and you see them more often, it makes it worse. All things considered equal. The cost, it can be free to, whatever somebody helps pay. Like a contribution towards expenses. Ways to lower the cost, share an apartment or a small home with a sibling or adult children. Other things to consider, just if you're kind of starting to navigate this or you're going through this decision right now, make sure that both parties, you and your family agree on the house rules, the boundaries, privacy, any unresolved family issues, get some kind of professional help, counseling. I'm not an attorney, I'm not a CPA, I'm not a licensed counselor, but I've seen and worked with hundreds of families here in Northeast Tarrant County. And a lot of times, I would say probably half of the time, when the adult children reach out to me, they feel obligated to try to figure out what to do with their parents' house. But a lot of times they didn't really get along that good. And it's not something people just openly talk about. Family dynamics and, or just relationships and money are the things that families a lot of times just don't talk about. And so that's why we created the book, is to really, is to kind of help get those conversations going. So, check that out and get a copy of it and read it because, the more open lines of communication you have, the better the outcome. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, check out some of our other videos and have a great day. Be well and be blessed. Bye.